Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic today is racism, diversity, and tolerance. And of course we have with us to talk about racism, diversity, and intolerance the attorney who is in the Department of Political Science at Tennessee State University, Attorney MMcDonald. And of course, Attorney MMcDonald, let me welcome you to the show today and to tell you that we're so happy to have you here. But at the same time, we've met with you on so many different occasions, and now we have you at Tennessee State University in the Political Science Department. And let's have you to give our audience some information in reference to Attorney MMcDonald so that we can get into this discussion of racism, diversity, and intolerance today.
First, Dr. Haney, let me take this opportunity to thank you for having me on the show. And as you've indicated, I have been on previous shows, and I've always enjoyed it, and it was an opportunity to share information with your viewing audience. I grew up in Buffalo, New York, and spent most of my childhood there. Finished high school in Huntsville, Alabama, where my parents are originally from. I went to undergraduate school at Middle Tennessee State University, where I was the first black elected student government president in the history of the school. I graduated in '79, received my associate in arts in law enforcement, and my BS degree in political science and pre-law. I went to graduate school at Southern Illinois University at Carbondale on a fellowship, and had the opportunity to intern with the Illinois General Assembly, working for the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and then I received a fellowship to work for the Office of the Governor, the Honorable James R. Thompson, for a year in the fellowship program. Following the fellowship program, I had the chance to attend law school, and I received a Thurgood Marshall Clio Fellowship to attend the John Marshall School of Law, where I graduated from in 1987. I relocated here in Nashville, where I always wanted to come back to Middle Tennessee, having spent time in Murfreesboro and attending school there, and worked for one of the metropolitan mayors for several years, and then worked in state government, and also had a 12-year stint serving as the administrator of elections for Davidson County for approximately 12 years, which I enjoyed thoroughly. Had the chance to attend Vanderbilt Divinity School, and I was ordained as a deacon in the United Methodist Church in 2000. And so again, I've been very fortunate, been very blessed. Have a 13-year-old daughter. In fact, she turned 14 last week. And very blessed, very fortunate in terms of my life. Very good.
And of course, Attorney McDonald, one of the things that we'd like to do today with this topic of racism, diversity, and tolerance is to recognize that we are dealing with three of the major concepts in terms of the society in which we live today. And what we'd like for you to do is to talk about racism, diversity, and intolerance in such a way that our audience can have a new appreciation for these old ideas, because there's absolutely nothing new in any of the things that we're doing, but to talk about it from that perspective.
Sure, Dr. Haney, as you've indicated, there is really not anything new under the sun with most things, but one of the critical concerns today for Americans and worldwide is this issue of tolerance, and us having a better appreciation and understanding that we're all different in so many ways, and that the issue of tolerance is one that transcends and cuts across so many different lines, racially, economically, socially, politically, environmentally, and so many other ways. And so one of the concerns that I've had just as someone who's studied law and as a theologian, someone who's in ministry, is the importance of having a life and a career that does in fact promote the issue of tolerance. And that, again, it cuts across so many different issues. For example, for American Indians, it is a very serious matter to use certain mascots in the way that many schools do for athletic purposes, and that's one of those issues that as a child I was pretty much sheltered from. And the issues of diversity and racism that I was exposed to were more traditional, but those are the types of issues that I think are critical for our young people, especially our youngsters, to be more sensitive to. If we don't teach them issues of tolerance on the front end, then it creates problems later on in life.
And so when we come back, let's see if we can look at not only tolerance, But let's get some legal definitions, you see, because as an attorney, certainly you can deal with it from a legal perspective. And to look at this whole issue of racism and tolerance, and of course the opposite of that, intolerance, too,
Sure.
because I think that that is very important. And then we'll have an opportunity to sort of give you, during that third segment, an opportunity to expand upon that. And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. We're talking to attorney